We are doing our second date update where we're trying to help out Chris this morning. He reached out to us. He wants to see this girl, Leslie, again, but he has not been able to get a hold of her since their date. Now, we called her. She did answer, and she agreed to talk to us. So I want to bring her on ASAP and kind of get her side of things. Leslie, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, appreciate you hanging on for us. You talked to Kevin off the air, and he kind of told you that we wanted to talk to you about a date you recently went on, right?
Yeah, I'm a little nervous, and to be honest, I'm confused as to why you're calling me about a date.
Okay. So let me, and that's totally natural and totally makes sense. We do want to talk to you about a date you went on with this guy named Chris. We heard about your guys' date at Bar Louie. He said it was phenomenal. You guys hung out for 2 hours. It was all good. And he walked you to your car and said goodnight, gave you a kiss on the cheek. And that was it, though. He hasn't heard from you since. I guess he's been reaching out, trying to get a hold of you, but no luck. And we thought we'd just kind of ask you, what's going on here? Like, why are you not getting back to him?
Well, yeah, we did have a nice date, but I realized on that date that that Chris just wasn't the most forthcoming person, you know, and that just sort of gave me just like an overall bad vibe.
Okay, so now I want to know, what was he keeping from you?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, like, he was like really nice on the date, and it was nice. You know, it was a good date, but he actually told me before our date that he was a father, he had a kid, and I was like, okay, like, that doesn't bother me. I personally don't have any kids, but it's like, you know, it's not a deal breaker. But
wait, do you like kids?
Wait, you said it's not a deal breaker for him to have a kid?
It's not a deal breaker for me. Yeah.
Okay.
And you like kids?
So I'm like, I do. I like kids a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, but then on our date, when I asked him about his kid, he told me that he has 3 kids.
Oh.
Here we go.
Okay.
Wait, so before the date, he's got 1 kid. On the date, he's got 3 kids?
Right.
Well, why would he lie?
That's weird.
I have no idea. And I was just like, oh, this is insane. Like, how did it, you know, like, go from 1 to 3? And it's just, I don't know. It just made me feel like, what else could he have been dishonest about? And I just started questioning everything. And I just thought, like, this isn't cool. Like, you know,
sure.
Why lead with only 1 when you have 3? So I don't know. I was scared off, to be honest. I just felt like misled, and it's just
so weird he would do that, though.
Yeah.
Why lie about having your kids?
Yeah, it's kind of messed up, too.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I get why you would feel like that was kind of sprung on you, and that would be a lot.
Yeah.
That's quite the difference, 1 versus 3. Well, here's the deal, Leslie. We actually have Chris on the phone. Would you mind if we brought him back on and got his side of things?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Chris.
Hey.
Dude, what's going on here, man?
Yeah, I guess I didn't say the whole truth to begin with, but, like, I just didn't want to scare you off, and I did tell you then once we were on the date, you know, I don't know, I just didn't think that's what you lead with. I didn't want you to feel, like, overwhelmed, and so I just corrected myself when we were together, and I kind of thought that was it, but, yeah, I'm sorry for, you know.
No, Chris, you can't overwhelm me with the truth. Like, you could have just let me decide for myself, you know? Just, here's my situation, and then I can make a choice based on that. But, like, not with you withholding, like, something this big.
Yeah, I understand that. I see what you're saying. I just, like, you know, you got to know me now, and I think maybe you would have made a different opinion had you, I don't know. Listen, I told you the full truth now, and that's everything. And I'm sorry for, you know, for, I guess, lying, but I just.
But what was your reassoning for that, though?
Yeah, why would you
Chris,
say
like,
that?
why did you decide, like, I'll tell her about 1 kid, but not all my kids? I'm confused.
People get scared off, you know. I felt like, I don't know, one's one thing, but 3 feels like a lot, and
3 is a lot.
But it's not really. It feels that way when you hear it. But you know,
Are they younger? Are they older?
They're younger.
Okay, so it's a lot of work still.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I didn't want all these assumptions being made beforehand, you know. And so I just figured if I get a chance to get in there and chat a little, then it's a better first impression. Obviously, I messed up here, but listen, I really had a great time with you, Leslie, and I want a chance to get together again. I promise that's the only thing. That's the only, half truth you got. Everything's out in the open. I have 3 kids. That's it. There's no more kids.
I was thinking
No
that
dogs.
too. Listen, I felt like it was just also really weird that you talked about this one kid and you told me about all this stuff about this kid, and then the other 2 you didn't mention. I don't know. It's just this whole thing. It just has me thinking, what else is he not telling me about?
Yeah, you got to understand that, Chris, right? Like, she's going to be like, all right, well, he didn't tell me about something super important. Is there anything else that he's leaving out? I mean, you get that, right?
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from, but I'm telling you right now that was it. There was nothing else I'm leaving out.
Well, you've been on one date. She doesn't know everything about you.
yeah.
So
Sure, but I haven't misspoken about anything else. I'll say that.
Okay.
Well, Leslie, it's up to you. Decide what you want to do. I mean, I guess you could go back out with him and ask him some more questions and find out what you want to do as far as, do you want to date him? Do you not want to date him? Or you can kind of call it quits now. I mean, it's totally up to you. What do you want to do?
Honestly, I don't mind, us, getting together again. I wouldn't call it full on dating. But we could we could speak again, and we could, if you're interested in being completely honest, because otherwise I'm totally done and there's no more chances.
Okay. Wow. Chris.
Yes. I would love that.
All right. Here we go. All right, guys. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put you on hold, and we're going to get all your info, and then we will set you guys up on another date. We'll pay for it, and we're wishing you guys luck, okay?
Aw.
That's amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, hang on.
She said she liked kids, so maybe.
Yeah, but that is something that if you kept that from somebody and then you sprung that on somebody, that would be a red flag.
Yeah.
Big time.
Oh, I totally agree. Yeah, I mean, it's just weird that he, still did that. So I have 1. No, I meant I have 3.
All right, would you have given him another chance? We want to know. 800-992-1099. 800-992-1099.